Welcome back to another live session, traders. After we successfully closed our previous session here, I'm looking at another trading session for this NY, and let's look at what kind of trading opportunity currently we have here in this instrument. Welcome. Back on trading here, and make sure you guys leave a like and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press the notification bell so you are not missing any of the content that I'm posting every day. Here is what we are looking at in this market on XAUUSD. There is a sharp breakout of this that we have seen, and we have taken a buy trade for both TP1 and TP2 hit on gold in our previous session. So let's look at now this session, what kind of trading opportunity we can have here. Welcome. And when all of you are here, say yes. If you're here, we can begin another trade setup on gold after this previous session's massive move. The market has just been a strong manipulation here at this level, or due to the breaking news or for any other reason. We'll see here where the market is going at the moment. And make sure you say yes if you're here. We can begin. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you. Okay. So let's begin here on gold to see that what kind of trading opportunity we have. Now I'm doing a full in-depth multiple time frame analysis to see that where the market is heading. So if you look at this is the daily market structure. Now with this daily market structure that you can see here, that from the daily perspective, well, thank you. Now we saw that there was yesterday there was a significant break below on the daily time frame on gold, and from here we saw that there was a massive drop down back below here on XAUUSD. Now with this daily drop today, the market, if you look at that overall picture, the price of this support level has got broken back to the upside here in this market, and with this bounce back to the upside here on the daily time frame, as there was a significant daily drop. Today we see the market, after testing this, has rejected back to the upside here in this market. Now with this rejection, the market now showing up that there might be further lower as on the weekend, Friday, very important trading day in terms of gold. And also if we look at that on WTI, you can see that here, and also DXY. Okay, so with those areas that you can see, DXY, yesterday there was a significant breakout that you can see from here with a large bullish engulfer. Okay, so you can see that here, this is the bullish engulfer that you can see here on DXY. Now with this bullish engulfer that has formed with a daily, today the market as usual has dropped down back below to this support, and you can see the market is again having that reaction back to the upside here in this area. And because there is if you look at that a breakout here on gold, with this rejection to the upside here on the daily time frame, the price has tested the low, and you can see there is again rejection back to the upside here, and where we can see the market from this support here can have that reaction back here to the upside in this area. And with this movement, if you look at that from this previous resistance turn support, that you can see the market getting the rejection. So that said, as if you look at the daily, that dollar index whenever coming down, going up, and it's a universally now, that means the long term historically uptrending new home sale set. we are not in a home sale, guys. We are selling on gold. Okay, you can buy home. So you can see that from here, that reacting to the upside on dollar index, that you can see here from this support level. Okay, so with that said, if you look at that here, that the market is having that rejection back to the upside here on dollar index, that you can see in this area. It is possible that this weekend Trump bombs Iran hard. Yeah, this is what I saw. We'll be discussing on the, if you look at that in our sentiment analysis, which is a big part of our trading activities. So if you look at that, we will be looking at the sentiment analysis later on how the market might be doing. So if you look at that, this is the daily bullish engulfer here, and with this daily bullish engulfer, that today the market tested this, and you could see that potential upside. So this is the dollar index in an uptrend. There is an influence of the current sentiment in the market, of course, with what is happening at the moment. So if dollar index is, if you look at that, still pushing higher, don't you think that gold is going to go lower here for short term? Okay, you can see that. That means if dollar index is pushing higher, as gold has reached that from here, one single move back to the upside, I think gold is forming a potentially head and shoulder pattern along this area. That you can see, this is a large head and shoulder pattern, and that head and shoulder pattern, as dollar index could have, if we see the dollar index again going down from here, going up from here, then we could see that gold is coming down here, simply as to we have looked at the analysis. Now going to here on our if you look at that here in this area where there is explosions heard in Jask, southern Iran state TV. Explosion heard in Jask, southern. So I think there are some still. So I think some of you once said that it is possible that this weekend Trump bombed Iran hard. Now I saw the couple of medias was also featured that there is potentially be. If you look at that, there might be escalation. Now it was saying that it might be very hard. So if that's the case, what I think that if you look at the dollar index was in a significantly uptrend, right? I think dollar index may still pushing higher, because with any uncertainty or war escalation, usually dollar index become bullish. So if you look at here that the market in this zone that you can see shows that there is, especially the 4-hour chart on dollar index, that I would like to look at in this chunk of move that you can see at this level. Now see that how the price action has formed, especially in this area that I would like to look at on dollar index. You see there is a break of support, and there's a stronger buying pressure. Back to back 3 sessions there has been strong buying pressure. There has been strong upside momentum that you can see has formed here on dollar index. Okay, now with this stronger buying pressure that you can see at this level, there are few smaller pullback here in this area. And with this few smaller pullback, the market is creating that upside bias here, okay, which shows that DXY is still to be bullish. So DXY movement also will give us almost all the instrument that you can look. In that case, euro dollar you could see bearish, and you can see some downside move. British pound US dollar you could see bearish, and USD JPY usually follows opposite of DXY. We can see that upside. And going to XAUUSD here, that we can see that on in this area here from XAUUSD, DXY moving up indeed. Okay, so yeah, DXY moving. If DXY is going up here from gold perspective, that looking to see after creating a higher high, gold to remain in this area to be bearish, that you can see. You see there is a manipulation here. Don't you think it's for, if you see that there is on the market gone up, there is a long wick, and that long wick is strong manipulation that could trigger this market to have that reaction below. And I'm looking at here for, there is a fair value gap above this level. Okay, so fair value gap is very important. If you look at that fair value gap, the market is approaching that and then coming down here. Okay, if dollar index, as I mentioned, remaining bullish here, we are looking at gold to short. We have our previous session. Have you looked at our previous session straight from here? Straight gone to the full both profit target hit on our previous session on our London session trade. How many of you were on this trade? You can share your feedback on the chat option here, that in the previous session. So here is that with a pretty long wick candle in this area, the market shows on XAUUSD to remain to the support area, to come back to that support area. So with few price action pattern along this area, that looking to see the market to have, there is a series of lower high along this area, that you can see that along this zone, looking forward to see the market to have that reaction back above this area. So the technical aspect of the market that you can see is currently downtrend. Now if we look at with the technical aspect of the market, we will be also looking at that on the fundamental level, what kind of market structure we can see on a fundamental aspect of the market. Now let's see that what is happening with the current geopolitical sentiment. Explosions heard in southern Iran, state TV. And Japan's Finance Minister Katayama prepared for some of the things that we're discussing. Oil pulls back, takes some pressure off interest rate, leaves greenbacks slide. China say it opposes US tariffs. Once again, it's trade wars. EU commenting on Trump's tariff, it notes positivity that this outcome is quite a few significant move that you can see along this area. Be back just a moment. Okay guys, so you can see there are some rejection of this price here, and the market trend here is currently we see there is a break below, and you can see the price action started to drop down here, and from this level the price action shows that there is a potential for downside move here in this area. With this movement here, we are looking at for another wave of a drop here in this market. So if you look at from here, that there is a key level along this area, and with this key level, this is the resistance, rejection, and that can create this market to potentially to have that reversal in this area that could create that pressure back below. So you'll see that here, and good evening, welcome. All right, so here is what you can see, the market in this area showing up to be bearish from that level, and here we are looking for the market to show its directional bias along this area here. This is a head and shoulder, and with this head and shoulder we see that there is a mention that the market is potentially to remain here bearish. That could be coming down here to the support area to create a potentially new lower low in this area. So we can see there is a rejection of this higher price, and that could create the pressure back below in this area. So there is a large head and shoulder, and with the intraday time frame, you guys look at the market shows that sharply in a falling market, and we could see the price action to have that rejection back below here in this area, which is the previous support level. That can create the market to come down here to the support. So if you look at here, this is currently with multiple liquidity sweep, the price slowly trying to break that low here, and therefore I'm waiting for possible entry setup for this downside. And you can see the price is coming to this almost to this daily support area. Not yet, not yet. Waiting for an entry. I'm still not on a trade. If you look at the market, has broken back below again. It's pushing higher for another wave of breakout that you can see. And with this breakout here, they're looking forward to see the market to have that reaction back below here for another drop down to this support area. And with the long week here, the market has tested the support. We might see what I think now possible upturn along this area to give it another potential rejection here in this market. So getting the reaction of this. Okay, traders, so back on trading, I had little sudden disruption in the middle, but back on track. We are looking at here some entry. We see that the market is in welcome back. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. We are looking at here. If you guys look at, there is a large head and shoulder pattern formation here. And with this large head and shoulder, the market has broken back below that we can see here at this level. Welcome back. Thank you very much. Took my entry at 4057. Yes, we are looking to see here in this area. Ready, so you can see some pullback here, and I'm looking for a potential entry in this market for another wave of drop. You see there is a large fair value gap along this area, and there is a breakup structure here from this, and with this breakup structure the market has broken back below. And with the large breakup structure, if you look at that here, a big drop followed by this pullback, and you could see the market is now having that sharply in a downtrend. Now from the 4-hour chart, there you can see there is a rejection of this strong price from the top that can bring that market back below here again. If you look at the daily here at this level, this is the daily price action where the price from the 4-hour and daily, there's a daily doji. Don't you think the market will continue to drop, or we could see that bounce back to the upside here? welcome, and you guys can see that there is a significant downtrending market structure along this area here. And with this movement, if the market going up for this deeper pullback, we are looking at here for another wave of move in this area here. Okay, we can see there is some bearish price action here along this area that can trigger liquidity. If we see that upside bias here, that gonna be interesting market movement that I would like to see here. If we see the market going above 4049, we can look for some sell side opportunity here, and I'm waiting for that entry back in this area. Ready for an entry. Might go for a short time sell here at this level. Okay, so you can see an initial move here at this level. Okay, I'm looking for a possible entry setup here for another wave of potential drop back below here in this market. I'm ready for a potential entry setup here. If the market push up here a little bit, that's where you'll be able to see potential entry. Because I'm ready for an entry here. There might be another candle formation at the top. Still not entering, just looking to see possible zone that you could look for entry. You know, the market can drop down further, or the market can go up here to the upside here in this area. Very strong downtrend here at this level. Okay, we can see upside. I'm not yet any trade, but I will be if we see that significant price action confirmation here. So going up here is what we could see a good entry point for possible downturn continuation here. There is a large fair value gap along this area that you could see the market might be heading back down below. We're going up, and breaking this high here can create a potential sell opportunity for us in this area. We might see further upside. Looking forward to see breaking this high here. Okay, even are you going to think of buying? Don't you think so? It's a support and very important support. All right, and I'll not be surprised to see go for buy here because it's getting rejection of this support area, and it can go up here. 4-hour chart that the market has shown a large candlestick around the 1 hour as well. The 30 minutes, the price below 20 EM on the 30 minutes chart. Both can be sell and buy at the same time depending on what kind of price action it is forming. I am waiting for the right trade setup here. So the 5 minutes, narrow doji. If there was another rejection here, I would look to sell. the last moment some buying pressure. Okay, now it got rejection here, and now the market to either bounce up or going up. Look at the 1 hour, and I would say that the market might be here creating an upside bias. So I will be going for a long opportunity of this, leaving a little bit below stop loss, keeping TP1 here, and then we can extend TP2 accordingly if needed. Here I'll be setting the TP at this level. Okay, so I'm setting up a buy position here on gold with not many pip, few pip stop loss, around 70 to 80 pip. Looking forward to see the market to have an upside bias here. The market has broken the support, looking to see potential bouncing back to the upside here. So open buy here, and you can see few long wick rejection here, And because there is a break of structure that traded this overall trend, so if you look at from here, getting the reaction back above, and I'm on a buy trade, just been opened, looking forward to see potential upturn here. Okay, and the market slowly creating a bullish price action, and you want to take this one, the second trade for today, around 80 to 90 people will be. I'm happy to take that move back to the upside if we see the successful move in this market. So 1 hour price action also shows that there is a significant rejection. Looking forward to see a deeper pullback here for another wave of move in this market. Are you guys with me? You're on a buy trade. Say yes if you're after long patient waiting. You better one buy, and I'm looking forward to see the market to go back again to create a higher high. So slowly the market is trying to push back. Looking forward to see cross this high here, which could be around 4058 or at this level. Okay guys, one more bounce. I will be happy to take our second winning trade for this move around 80 to 90 pip back to the upside here. Awesome. And I will be explaining in depth this strategy that I'm trading here. Like every single day, I'm trading here on the live session. So we are up with this trade. It's a quick scalping, 60 pip, nearly to 70 pip running profit, and I am taking my full profit off as on Friday, updating the group as well. This is scalping. Did you enjoy? I've taken out. I know that the market might go up, but I really want to keep this high win rate that we are winning almost every trade. Are you witnessing this win rate? My account is growing exponentially. This is the beauty of winning almost each trade every single day. And I'm sharing the current profit in our group here in that area. Taken, profit taken. A bunch of winner. Now, I would like to see feedback. How many of you have taken the profit? Another winning, and also few things. Make sure you like this stream, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press the notification bell so you are not missing any of the content that I'm posting every day. Did you do that? Don't miss out to do that. And lastly, but not least, is that probably today gonna be this Friday last session. So don't miss out the last opportunity that I'm giving you here, guys. To get access to the full lifetime access to the member dashboard, where you can access all my indicators, all my trades perfectly. Okay. So here I'm sharing with you the full discounted, that means that full free access to the member dashboard with the website where you can access every details, including the directly mentors access and also all future tools, AI trading tool, strategy, signals, everything. So get into that right now, get access to the dashboard, be part of the trading community where you can learn and grow as a trader with me every single day. And let me know if you face any problem. So once you go to the website access, just click apply coupon, and then you will be able to get all those benefits, and you have a dedicated member dashboard for the regular trade updates and all the strategy that I'm trading. Okay, so I'm also here to update everything. Thank you. So there is a complete break, and it's almost to the support area again. That you guys can see the market has shown an initial breakout of this. It might go for little extended consolidation here, what I think, but with that consolidation, we'll be looking for further entry as soon as we can find that confirmation. The key here is to look for the best entry and then to take the trade accordingly. That's what you want to see here. Okay, we can see that again there is a bullish breakout at this level. The market is heading again back above, and which shows the price action maybe here continuing for another wave of bounce back to the upside here in this market. So if you look at from this is a very sharp bounce, and that shows that long-term trend is still remaining here bullish. It's maintaining that completely uptrend here in this area. Shows that continuation of this market structure. Successful trade again. Another successful trade. So GBP as well showing pushing higher here. WTI increased volatility, right? That you can see here. So the market has formed a very large bullish candle here, and 4-hour chart, the price has gone back to this intraday resistance line, and there's a 4-hour candle close coming as well that you can see, and that candle close might here trigger potentially what I think that's significant liquidity grab, and with the current market structure can range here for a bit of time. If you look at that, there was previously a large big bull candle here, and then the market dropped off that level, extended back below, created this structure, and you can see there's another big bull candle here. So this is a large rejection of this lower time frame here that can bring that market back above to this support area here. We never change. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. We had a really good move this week. I'm looking for more entries. If you guys looked at that, the market is really a good move, and I really want to take few more positions along this way. And that's a good move here. If we look at, we are trading the trend, guys. That's the key to look at. That we are trading the trend, and with this trend trading, we're using the trend trading strategies. It's always a good idea is to wait for a high probability setup and then enter based on the trend, based on the strategy. That's all you need. And if you look at that, this is weekend, last day of trading week. If you look at the weekly, the market is bouncing off that weekly support, and I think that the price action might be here having some potentially upside momentum. If you look at the 4-hour here, that you can see the market, there is also the 4-hour candle close that can create this upside bias here. in this market. So if you look at the market has created this momentum, and you could see potentially moving here back in the major direction of the trend. I'm looking forward to open few more position here for another wave of move in this market. Just came in. Thank you very much. We just have secured our first profitable trade here in XAUUSD, and I'm looking forward to open few more position also. Just we are having more volume with the NY session open. Let me know if you are enjoying the live session. Make sure you like this stream and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press the notification bell so you are not New York volume coming, which is 10 a.m. selling with profit. Okay, we are like, we have secured another profitable trade on gold, and that's what you can see. The market is showing up that upside bias here for another wave of move back to the upside, and you can see that the 4-hour candle close, and which is a pretty sharp uptrend here, pretty sharp upside bias here that you can see. And that's where the overall daily price action that you can see, there is a breakout of this daily, and also this price on gold. What do you see? That the lowest point, you see, understand that this lowest point on the daily chart is on the weekly support, right? You see exactly to the weekly support, and is bouncing off this weekly support, can go back again to the weekly high or somewhere here before the candle close, that we can expect some bullish bias. And there is 30 minutes. So you can see this is a 30 minutes bullish engulfer that you can see. Very interesting that gold is up. Yes, the market trend. Why? Okay, so if you look at this is what we are discussing about, that you see that this is the breakup structure here that you can see at this level. Okay, and with this breakup structure, that there was a drop here almost to the order block, right? Understanding order block will give you really better understanding of the market movement that you can see. Here is that the market, okay, where there is an order block here at this level, the resistance, which is turn support here, and the resistance turn support from that order block that you can see from here. The price has dropped to that support area here, from this level to this, which is a very important key area of value. And if you look at the market has dropped to that order block, and since the market dropped to the order block, you can see the price action again broken up. Now this can be a trend change call, as we are on Friday, and that market can straight go back again here. Okay, it can go back here. This is the previous order block. The market usually move from order block to the order block, because it dropped from this to this order block. Now you could see that again going back to the next area of value, which is the next area of order block. Another entry set. Okay. At the moment, no, we had, if you look at our win date, for those who are in the group, please check out all those updates, and also you can find all the latest trading journal on your dashboard, member dashboard, where you can find all this the update in your member dashboard. All the trade that I'm opening are there. So this is our monthly trade setup, as well as the weekly that I'm sharing. Okay, this week's move, massive one, the actual trade that we have opened this week, I'm sharing the group as well. We are looking at here for this movement back, and in the meantime, if you haven't liked this stream, you can do so. Okay, we can see that break above here after this move. Now you can see the price still can come down to break all this low here, and then to create a new lower low. So 30 minutes, which is a large candle that you can see along this area. And also the daily price action. So, as we are progressing towards the end of the week, a very successful week with all of you, and I believe you guys were there with this successful week, and I really enjoy trading the whole week. And thanks for the profits. Yes, that's fine. It's just the beginning. It's not the ending. It's just the beginning. There are more coming next week. Are you guys trading over the weekend now? The broker that I'm using also offering trading over the weekend for gold. Now, if you passionate about trading gold, and also I'm planning to start new live session later after we get that current strategy fully. After I train all of the members, we will be also probably implementing one more gold trading day over the weekend. If you are not, because over the weekend there is a lot of time to trade and there's a lot of time to learning as well. It's a new dimension. And if you haven't registered with the broker that I'm using, also you can find link below this video, and I'm sharing here the link in the chat as well. You can use that, get your account ready for any future opportunity that you might see that trading over the weekend as well. You can join there, get access to your trading account, and then get it set ready for the big move coming. Potentially you can see the market is really moving now. Ever then, if you look at the ATR, you see that how much volatility, and that's why we have that consistent growth every single day. Yes, I trade BTC over the weekend. Now the broker that I'm trading, also XAUUSD, is available to trade over the weekend. This is the new way of trading. It's a new dimension added. So take that opportunity. Don't miss out to right now sign up with the broker and then get your trading account ready. So the next week, each single day, I'm trading twice here. And consistently, we are winning, right? This channel, where you guys see that, trading on lower time frame, scalping, but with risk management, winning every day. Some day losing, but most of the day winning. That's a part of trading. And if you are making money and winning, or if you're just looking at but not winning, not taking the trade, you're afraid of taking trade, that's fine. This is happen when you have few losing trade. Sometimes you're afraid to take trade. In that case, take a demo account and then keep trading with me here in the live session for learning. And if you need a mentor, for those who are in the student dashboard or the membership dashboard, and if you don't want to tell yourself student, you can say a member. That's the same thing. If you're in the member dashboard, directly in touch with the mentor will help you in every step that you need to become a successful trader. That's it. Another week finish. But it's not the end of trading, it's the beginning, right? If you want to begin again, this week, also on Sunday, I'm holding a live Zoom event. An extended event where I will be explaining some of the tricks that I apply this week's trading. Why this week was, every week we are consistently improving and growing. What did I apply this week? The new things that I will be explaining on Sunday's Zoom session. So don't miss out those Zoom session as well. You will find link on your member dashboard. That's it. It was a great weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Keep your profit in your trading account, and I'll see you there again very soon in our Zoom session, and also tomorrow in weekly FOREX podcast, on Monday again in another trading session. Thanks for joining here, and I'll see you again very soon, trading live. Until that, Stay well, stay happy.